Here, we'll be taking a look at the account information section inside a client file. To get this page, you're going to click on this details link right here. If we were to collapse this, that is this icon right there. So the account information will contain information that pertains to the account file that we're looking at. So in this case, we could tell that we're looking at a 2024 tax preparation file. And you also have your account type, and this just says what type of account that this is. For tax prep, we have your options like 1040 or 1120. For business types like bookkeeping and payroll, you might want to have your own in-house definitions for account type. The user is the person that is doing the tax return or whoever is in charge of this file. You can set that up right here. And then site is what site that this client goes to for this particular account year. And if you have multiple sites, you can set that up here. Underneath that, we have the scheduling section. Scheduling has the difficulty field. Difficulty is how difficult that this particular client account year is. We have some options that we can select here. You can also create your own by going to admin, category types, and then difficulty right here. And the time will work with the difficulty. So say if we change this to a 5-star, our time is going to go up to 120 minutes, but we can just override this if we want to. We can type in a different value and then click save in the top right corner. Appointment type is what type of appointment that this account year is for. You can set this up right here. Say that Mike Tester is usually an in-person appointment. We can set that up and then, of course, save it. You can add other appointment types by going to admin, category types, appointment types. Referral tracks how they came to you. Now for clients that you've seen for multiple years, like for this client, it's just going to default to this prior year referral type. But for clients that are brand new, you can select other referrals, and you can set these up by going to admin, category, referral types. And then retention just tracks how many years that the client has been with you. And so in this case, we could see that the client has been with us for 5 years. Over here on the right, we have account notes, and for account note, we have account number. And this is just a number that you can assign to this account year if you want to. It's more of like an in-house account system. Mark as favorite. When this is checked, this will make it so if you go to search, every client that has mark as favorite, list in their account info, they will show up under your favorites tab right here in the search area. Do not e-file. When you check this, it'll open up an area where you can leave a note to explain as to why the client did not e-file. Then final year works the same thing. You check the box, it'll open up a field where you can leave a note to explain why this is the client's final year. An account note is very similar, but it has some other options. Account note has a timestamp where you can timestamp this when you go to leave your note. And then also you can have this note copy to the next year for this client. Then at the bottom, we have account creation. An account creation has received by. This is the user that has made this account year. There's received date, and that is the date and time that this user created the account year. And then there's due date, which you can assign a due date for this if you wanted to, or this usually will pull from the account type for that particular tax year. Then on the top right, we have actions. Actions has add account year or business type. We can use this to quickly add a new account year for this client or to create a new business type file for them. We have add account upload. And this is a quick way to add a new document and have that be stored into the account documents for the 2024 tax prep year. Copy account year will allow us to copy this account year over to a linked client. So if the client has another client that's linked to this file, we could then copy this over to that linked client. Then lastly, actions has delete account. And then this will, of course, delete the account year. It doesn't delete the whole contact file. It would just delete our 2024 tax prep year. But it's not just as simple as clicking delete account. If I were to do this, it's going to tell me that there are records that are linked here. So basically we'd have to get rid of every transaction, every event, every task note, and every account document that has been saved in here. But once those are gone, we could come back here and then click delete account. We have the links button next to actions. Links will take us to other areas that are linked to this client file. We have account documents, so this will take us to the account docs for the 2024 tax prep year. There is account user roles, and you can use this to set up commission roles that are attached to this particular account year for the client. So we could select the user and then select the commission role that they're doing. And you can set all this up by going to admin, category types, account user roles. We then have the billable time area, and this is what we can use to keep track of all the billable time that we have logged in for this client and this particular account year. And then we also have the log hours, and this is the actual punch clock to log hours for this particular client. We could choose what task type that we're doing and also what the billing rate is. And then we just click punch in when we want to have that clock start going, and then punch out when we are done. So that's the basics of the account information section. Definitely reach out to Adam Support if you have any questions. We would be happy to help you. Also, be sure to check out other screen helps that are found on different Adam pages. Like, for example, Billable Time has its own screen help that will get you focused help on this particular page. But yeah, definitely reach out to Adam Support if you have any questions. Thank you.